were making accusations, false accusations against the Apostle Paul. And when he, meaning Paul, was called forth, Tertullus began to accuse him. Why would they use Tertullus to accuse Paul?
He was an orator.
Yeah.
He knew how to speak. He knew what words to use.
Bingo. There go the devil. Accused him, saying, see, that by thee, meaning Felix, we enjoy great quietness, and that very worthy deeds are done unto this nation by thy providence. We accept it always, and in all places, most noble Felix. See him? See the politician? Buttering up Felix, right? With all thankfulness, notwithstanding that I be not furthest tedious unto thee, I pray thee that thou wouldest hear us of thy clemency a few words. For we have found this man, meaning Paul, a pestilent fellow. What would be someone that's pestilent?
Pain in the ass.
Pain in that. Right. It's a nuisance. See? Yeah. And a mover of sedition. What does that mean?
Upright, one that caused uprising.
So see what Tertullus is doing? Painting a picture, a nasty picture about Paul. He causes troubles. Now, who were the real troublemakers? Them. Will Paul be a troublemaker? One that caused sedition? Why not? Because his mind will be on what?
Resurrection.
Bingo.
Now you're thinking about trying to fight the power.
Let's read on. A mover of sedition among all the Jews throughout the world, meaning the Roman Empire, and a ringleader of the sect of the Nazarenes, who also have gone about to profane the temple, whom we took and would have judged him according to our law. So what did I tell you about Tertullus? He's a what then? Because he just said we would have judged Paul according to our law, meaning the Jews' law. So he's an Israelite. Right. But the chief captain, Lysias, came upon us, and with great violence took him away out of our hands, commanding his accusers, meaning them, to come unto thee, by examining of whom thyself mayest take knowledge of all these things, where we accuse him, meaning Paul. Examine him. And the Jews also assented, meaning they're in agreement with Tertullus, saying that these things were so. Then Paul, after that, the governor had beckoned unto him to speak. So the whole time Paul going through this foolishness of he being false accusations being thrown at him, Paul got to do what? Be quiet as at that time. But will he defend his character?
Yeah.
All praises. Now we don't care what mankind is saying about Paul. Paul won't tell us about how he gets down. Will Paul push the breaking of God's laws?
No.
Well, a lot of Israelites will think, according to his epistles, we gotta keep the commandments. You're gonna get us in trouble. Y'all in the Old Testament. See, it's about the New Testament. You need to get into the book of Romans and Galatians. All right, we get into that. Okay? Well, let's read on. Now Paul gonna speak. Answer, for as much as I know that thou hast been of many years a judge unto this nation, talking about Felix, I do the more cheerfully answer for myself, because that thou mayest understand that there are yet but 12 days since I went up to Jerusalem for the worship, and they neither found me in the temple disputing with any man. See that? Neither raising up the people, neither in the synagogues nor in the city. So were they lying on it? Say what they're accusing me of doing, I never did those things. Tertullus says, no, they all making these accusations up. They got the devil. Ain't that how it usually works?
Yep. Absolutely.
See? Verse 12. And they neither found me in the temple disputing with any man, neither raising up the people, nor in the synagogues, nor in the city. Neither can they prove the things whereof they now accuse me. See, they don't have no facts.
No facts.
But this I confess unto thee, that after the way which they call heresy, so when we follow Christ and the doctrine of Christ, a lot of Israelites going to look at us as heretics, that we're following a heresy. And this water baptism, that's the white man Christianity. They're going to be saying all these things, making up false accusations, right? Called heresy, so worship I the God of my fathers, believing all things which are written in the law and in the prophets. So man talking about, you need to get with the Romans and who wrote the epistle to the Romans in the Galatians. So as he writing letters, and he will say, as it is written, where is he getting as it is written from? The law and the prophets. So did Paul believe in what we've been reading in Wisdom of Solomon 2?
Absolutely.
3?
Absolutely.
Did he know about what we read today with the mother and the 7 sons?
Amen.
There y'all go, brothers and sisters, put it together. We getting it. And it's becoming, all praise to the Most High in Christ, clear and clear to a perfect day, man. So that's 2 dots after prophets, right? Y'all got that? In verse 14, y'all got 2 dots?
Yep. Got a comma.
You got a comma in 16:11 where it's going to go. That means running together. Verse 9:15. And have hope toward God, which they themselves also allow, that there shall be a resurrection of the dead, both of the just and unjust. Where did Paul get that information from? He just told us.
Law and prophets.
Daniel 12:2. All them scriptures, the law and the prophets always push reincarnation,
Resurrection.
the resurrection of the just and the unjust. So since Paul knew that there's going to be a resurrection of the just and unjust, look how he would carry himself. And herein do I exercise myself, to have always a conscience void of offense toward God and toward men. Ain't that powerful?
2 greatest commandments.
So was he about breaking God's commandments? Because if he break God's commandments, he gonna break them too.
Resurrection.
He gonna hate his brother and sister, right?
That's what I'm doing. Right about charity.
There you go. And we can only have that charity, brothers and sisters, if we mindful of the resurrection. That's what all this links up to. When we're mindful of the resurrection, watch the charity come in. Watch what we do. Watch how we respond. We ain't gonna be the talkers. We ain't gonna play church. We're gonna be about it, man. We ain't gonna have that envy and all that grudging. We're gonna be dealing, brothers and sisters. Moving in the spirit, because where our mind is at.
Resurrection.
There it is. Damn, I offended you. Damn, I'm sorry, but because not that I'm fearing this, brother. I fear God. Look, what I do? You know, it may take me some little time. I'm coming back. Lord's was, you know what? I was off. Let me reconcile. I was cutting up. I had demons on me. Boom. I'm gonna make sure I watch myself a little better when I deal with you and be have more respect for you, brother. Just bear with me. All praise. We can't get down like that. That's Christ. But to the world, he a weenie. That's what we was taught. He a weenie. See, you can't step to your brother. This shut down. See? Brother, we're going to have to answer for that stuff. We destroying children, brother. We're going to have to answer for that. But he'd be the first one to blame others. Guys don't even know all the facts. Talking. They ain't going to talk about some resurrection. Okay. Pharisees knew about it. Right or wrong?
Sad.
Okay. But look at the difference in the behavior. See? So a brother and sister should be wanting to be told that they in the wrong, brother. So they can say at least they got the opportunity to repent because they want to be void of what?
Offense.
Void of offense. So they'd be like, thanks for telling me. Shoot. So you can get it right with God. See what this class is all about? That's what I say, Lord willing, the Lord show us these scriptures and let us know He coming back, get ourselves together, live accordingly, and be mindful. That's what the apostles' doctrine is about. Don't let Satan come trick you. We ain't got to keep the commandments going at planting seeds. That's how Satan get down. He plants seeds, negative seeds. We don't want them negative seeds. We want to be positive, right? This what it means, be positive. Apply these scriptures, man. Let's do what's right in our homes. Be the brothers, be the sisters. And we're going to be rewarded. We had that mind and say, you know what? In the end, the just going to be blessed. See? So let's hang on. You got anything, brother? Yeah, brother Zenga. Well, that all right?
That's the end of class. Real quick, I just wanted to make I had to mention something too. This weekend, for brothers and sisters that can, Monday night, if you can, there's been a lot of sicknesses and a lot of things happening within the nation between brothers and sisters. So if brothers and sisters are able, Sunday night to Monday night, right? Brothers and sisters are going to fast, for the Most High to heal us, and send up the prayers and humble ourselves before the Heavenly Father. For brothers and sisters that are going through ailments and whatnot, if you're able, if you can.
Can't just pray.
If you can't, just pray for them. It's not mandatory. Participation is voluntary. So we had to put that out there too for brothers and sisters, because Boston is doing it, and then you got brothers and sisters throughout the country that are going to partake of it. So we wanted to mention it to you out here before we break bread. So just to kind of let you know, remember, fast now is from sundown to from evening to evening, no food, no drink, nothing. And it's for brothers and sisters and the Most High to hear our prayers, and for us to humble ourselves so the Lord can, assist and help those that are going through ailments and just going through different things. But at the same time, with that fast, we also got to make sure that we're repenting and we're doing the things, that the Lord is requiring of us. And I'll just leave it at that, because I don't want to go into it long, so really we got to handle it. So just that reminder, Most High in the name of Christ, bless everybody. Happy Sabbath. Just remember, from Sunday night to Monday night, we'll be fasting for those that can. All right.